Please put your hands together for Bastian Nominacher. Thank you.
Hi everybody, really glad to be here. When I was coming today to the venue, I thought, what did actually bring myself here? Why did do I have the opportunity to talk how to found a unicorn out of Munich? And actually it was because about 7 years ago in this building, which you can see over there, my two co-founders, Alex and Martin, and myself stumbled on a type of data which had not been analyzed beforehand. The so-called Prose data which is generated in IT system and which is highly valuable. At that point of time, we were doing consulting projects for a local media firm, the Bavarian Broadcasting Company, and we felt that the traditional techniques which they had to analyze and optimize their processes simply did not yield the desired results. We were ambitious students, and this was the story which actually brought us here. As Dan Ram said, then we started working in my flat, which is actually not far away from this building, and I want to use this talk and tell you a bit how this journey went and how we built Celonis and what our ambition are, what we do for our customers, and what our Prose mining technology is all about. So let's talk a bit about Celonis, who we are at Celonis and what drives us. We are an enterprise software company. We are offering with our Intelligent Business Cloud a powerful SaaS offering which allows companies to transform their business. We are headquartered out of Munich, Germany, where we have been proudly founded, but we have now offices around the world with more than 400 employees. And what we basically do is we help the companies run in a smoother, better way to transform their business. When we set out, I think when you're a founder, and especially when you start, you have to be crazy, and you have to have a bold ambition. And for us, it was clear that the market that we're addressing, the problem is so big. So we said to ourselves, hey, we need to double each year as long as we do this, because that's the only way as we stay relevant. Data is continuously growing, and we are very proud that so far we were able to each year do this. The company has been bootstrapped for the first 5 years, where we really took the first money, the 12,500 euros, which you need in Germany to found the GmbH, and build on the trust of our customers, the revenue which we got in from winning customer by customer and building the company up on this trust. In 2016, we brought in the first external investors with Excel in 83 North, and so far we have raised $77.6 million US. What I want to do in this presentation is really tell you a bit about this way, because the Bits and Pretzels team asked me, tell a bit how was the journey for Celonis, how to build a unicorn, in parentheses, out of Munich. And when sitting down and thinking about the speech, I thought, yeah, I need some kind of framework how to talk about it. And for me, it's actually 4 things which I think are essential, and I want to talk about this. The one is a strong, defendable technology, which is the core of it, which basically allows you to protect your market, has strong entry barriers. The second thing is a large addressable market. And I think for us, this is key, because without a large addressable market, you cannot build a successful company, and especially also such a high-valued one. The customer value, as well as the team. So let's talk a bit about our technology. And this is really near and dear to my heart, because we have spent the last 7 years, day and night, to build this technology. We pioneered what process mining actually is, from bringing it from abstract academic papers, which lay the technology foundation, to a technology that transforms how enterprises are running. It's a fascinating technology, and I want to give you a glimpse how it works. Basically, when you work today in an enterprise, you leave at every moment traces. When you work with IT systems like Salesforce, working on sales opportunities, when you get a customer service inquiry in via Zendesk, via ServiceNow, when you work with your SAP system to process invoices, purchase orders, all this creates data. And with process mining, you take this data and you make it usable. And this is the core where we build our company up on, and we continuously increase our investment. And I'm fully confident that this is a key element if you want to build a unicorn or any type of successful startup. You need to have a successful technology, and I every day see how this opens us new strategic venues, new markets which we can go into. So you might ask, how is the process mining technology working? Because it's not something you say on a day-to-day basis. Basically, we take this data in a real time, connect to the systems, take modern AI and machine learning algorithms, which we have specially developed, and have a very powerful visualization that literally shows you how the processes are running. So imagine you're the CFO of a large company, you can directly see where you have issues ongoing. Imagine you are managing the customer service of large operations like Uber, who recently deployed Celonis across the entire customer service organization. This gives them the transparency and the technology. For us, it was really key that we closely work with the academic environment, with all the professors in the field, to build this technology and develop it every day. So having a great technology is good. But I think for us, the boldest thing we did to build Celonis and make it successful was to not focus on a single market, to do not go the easy route and say, hey, we focus on one use case. I can tell you for 1.5 years initially, we only sold the IT service management use case, which is probably a 1 or 2% fraction of the market, still probably a few hundred million you could make each year in software revenue. But we said initially, this is a new category. We want to be the category king. We create a completely new way how companies are working. And I'm very proud that we could establish this and that a lot of companies have given us the trust. So you see here that industrial giants like Siemens or ABB use our technology to optimize their supply chain processes, their internal finance and accounting processes. Telco companies like Vodafone use Celonis to onboard new customers, to optimize how they serve their customers. And also digital natives like Uber take Celonis for the customer service processes. So this means that in more than 15 different industries, across 200 different use cases, our technology is used. And what does this mean for the technology? You have to continuously invest, because you cannot use just an optimized technology for one specific use case. You need to have the sales place, all this taken stuff. And I think this is something I can give all the founders. Don't take the easy route and just focus on one use case. It will allow you initially to scale quicker, but in the end, the value you can get, the market you can penetrate is just simply too small. For us, this means we have a target market which is addressable of more than 300,000 customers, continuously growing. And I think this is one of the key elements why the company has the potential not to be only valued $1 billion, but also 10 billion or more. It's simply a large, relevant problem for almost all companies in the world. Next, I want to talk about something which is near and dear to my heart, the customer value. As I said, we have bootstrapped the company, and you can only bootstrap if you deliver value to every customer. We have set for ourselves out the goal that we want to provide a positive ROI of less than 9 months to every customer. And the strong customer list really shows that we have achieved this. But who could talk much better about this than our customers? So I brought a quick video where you can see how our customers are applying Celonis and how they realize the value quickly out of the investment in our technology. So let's please roll the video.
With Celonis, we had an excellent opportunity to see what really happens in the company. And that was really an eye-opener, because all of a sudden it's not just the ERP migration. If your processes are not optimized, you will have a problem with whatever ERP you're using.
That was really amazing. This is the typical thing that in my past experience as a consultant would take weeks, if not months, to be performed. And we were really impressed by the results that we got out of that.
We now have an insight, overview, and transparency throughout our processes, everywhere. We had an idea of where our weaknesses were, but only now can we see where our weaknesses truly are.
Without Celonis, same-day delivery would not be possible.
With Celonis, we're no longer blind when it comes to the real processes.
Celonis allows us to map our entire process based on the digital footprints in our systems. This has allowed us to be more efficient in every way, even enabling us to reduce our onboarding process for new customers by 5 days.
I cannot imagine my life without process mining.
We were able now to move South Africa from a very poor paid-on-time statistics to a world-class number.
I genuinely believe this is going to change the way that we work in Vodafone.
With Celonis, we get more reliable and faster. And that can be the competitive edge, of course, at the end of the day.
So I think this shows powerful how the customers, the largest companies in the world, really utilize our technology and get successful using this. So the customer value is a key element to us, and we have ingrained this in our methodology. So this is something I really want to give back all to the to all the founders, especially from an like B2B business, you need to prove to every customer the value you deliver and having a hard business case. Because by having a hard business case, by quantifying the values you can make, you can also quickly mobilize significant investments up to 7-digit ranges. Lastly, I want to talk about something I think which is absolutely key, because beforehand we have talked about the technology, about the addressable market, as well about the customer value. But in the end, you need someone to execute about this. You need someone to go out to all these customers, to program the algorithms, to make the customer successful. And this is the team. And we have put a lot of thought into this, how we bring together our team of Celonauts. And we have developed a unique approach how to do this. And to be honest, this is like for me top of mind, because I have, as you see, like an almost unfulfillable demand from the market, a great technology, but you need to find the right people. So what we did at Celonis is we very early on came up with the approach what we call we hire talent over skill. We look out for young and hungry people who are highly educated, who have the drive to fill this, who might not have all the skills, who might need to still develop or come directly out of university, but who have the passion and the hunger to fulfill this. And this has worked very nicely from us. We are now more than 400 Celonauts, strongly looking for more members to grow the team. And this approach has allowed us to develop really an employee base which can easily step up, because there are so many challenges. If you grow at such a rate, if you work at Celonis for more than 12 months, literally more than half of the company have less work experience in the company than you are. So you need people who can quickly adapt, who can ride the rocket. And this is the key element for us. I will also share a small secret with you. I'm also using process mining for my own talent acquisition process, because that's a key process for us. We want to provide a great candidate experience. So how can you do that? You really make sure that you have a very fast throughput time. We process more than 2,000 applications per quarter, looking at a lot of different employees, being very selective with a 3 to 4% hiring rate. But we are proud that we can really provide the candidates with a great experience, and from first contact to signature, it's only 24 days. So this is something which allows us to compete really with the top level employers like McKinsey, BMW, or Google. And this is a key element for us, finding the right Celonauts, helping to make this vision, this potential which is outlined through the other categories, the product, the market, and the customer value come true, and scale the company. For us, this is just the beginning. So when we started the company, our goal was to really build a long-lasting, independent technology company, and I like this. My passion is building things. It's the biggest project I've ever started. I'm really glad to be on board, and I hope it gave you a small glimpse, don't have much time here, how we did it, what we did with our technology. It's absolutely fascinating. Can just recommend it, try it out. It opens up a lot of new perspective how companies work, and thanks a lot, and have a nice bits and pretzels.